Alrighty then, welcome back. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to scale this international campaign. And again, the reason we want to do it is we spent about $650 in total. I'm also including that spend from that other campaign. And look, this sucker doesn't make 2,200 bucks. So that's pretty good if I've ever seen it. You know, I'll take that, by gosh. Alrighty, so naturally I have to cough. Hang on a sec. See over here, all right? What's funny is I had to cough, and then I drank water, and then I drank the water wrong and went into this coughing fit off camera. Anyway, so we're going to go back into all these ad sets. Now, you know, in Facebook, most of the time you can sort your stuff by results. So I'm just on the normal performance column here, and I'm going to do the same thing that we usually do, which is take all the ones that are working and keep them and turn off the ones that ain't. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the ones that ain't working. So we have been testing this thing and our daily budgets, as you can see. Oh, you know what? Daily budget's right here. We're only spending $2 per day per audience, you know, so not a lot. And digital marketing's working pretty good, but from AdWords on down, ain't even done nothing. So I'm going to turn them off. So the first thing I'll do is I'll turn those suckers off. Off you go. And publish. All right, so that's step number one. So that leaves us now, we're getting rid of, you know, about however much, $20 give or take of unnecessary ad spend every day, which is good. So now we're left with the ones that are performing well. So what I want to do is I got two choices, and here's the way I like to do it. And it's just, I know it's kind of weird, but instead of immediately changing the budgets on all of these, what I like to do is clone the campaign and then take all of these and raise the budgets in the new campaign and leave this alone. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to come back over here to this campaign. And again, this is just the international one. I'm going to click on yield duplicate right there. I'm going to leave everything alone. I'll click duplicate right in here. And I'll wait until the year 2000 million. Excuse me. Alrighty. And then so now I'm going to do the same thing I did in the second to last video, which is I'm going to call this good audiences, big budget, which of course is kind of a funny term here because we're not really going to raise the budgets up very much. So when I duplicated it, what's cool about this is if I just come over here, excuse me again, man, my throat, sorry. And let me just double check all of this, make sure I'm in the right one. Cool. All right. So I'm going to come over here. When I duplicated it, it left all the ones I'd already turned off, and it left all the good ones on. So all I got to do is come over here to the ones that are good, and I'm going to hit Command on the Mac. I don't know how you would do it on a PC. So you hold it, and I'm just going to skip over the ones that ain't no good. All right. Come on, G-Money, let me down. Usually his audience works pretty well. So I'm going to select all these that were on. Make sure to skip over the ones that were off. And do I have HubSpot in here a couple times? Maybe, no, Hootsuite, all right. They all begin with H, you know. Okay, social media marketing. Now notice how, like, when we're finding these audiences, we're not taking forever and obsessing over, well, is this going to be the perfect audience? You're like, I don't know, let's see if people who like Brene Brown like my stuff. And it turns out they buy my stuff, you know? So I would have never thought about that in a million years. Just kind of using Facebook's suggestion and stuff like I showed you in the earlier videos from here. So all I'm going to do now is I've selected all the ones that were left on in the previous campaign. And real simple. I'm going to go over here in my edit menu. And I'm going to come to budget. And I'm going to go from $2 a day to $6 a day. So I'm going to copy it and then just paste it here. Now, I'm going to pause it because it looks like I got to paste it like 30-something times or 19 times. Probably don't want to watch me do that, so hang on. There we are. Okay, so why won't you let me publish this? I don't know why. They're being knuckleheads, but that's okay. I'll hit save to draft, and then I'll hit publish. So what we've did is I just raised all the good ones to $6 a day. The ones that weren't working, they're left off anyway, so I don't have to worry about them. And I'll hit on review and publish. And my daily budget now for this campaign was like $100-something. And you might be thinking, dude, like that's, you know, I don't want to necessarily go and just start spending $100 a day. And I don't blame you, which is why, again, we tested small. Remember, we like our original test, we really weren't spending very much money every day. And look, I'm only keeping the audiences that led to this, right? So our total test for this international campaign was $650 and change, and did, or something like that, you know, give or take. And it led to $2,200 in sales. So it's like, okay, we're already like way profitable here, almost 400% return, which is great, you know. So this is the logic behind doing it this way. You know, it's like minimal risk, everything's very calculated, but at the end of the day, I mean, we're really just cutting and pasting stuff, which is awesome. We're like kind of, it's like an organized fashion of throwing a bunch of stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks for a little bit of money. And sometimes that's even profitable. And then the stuff that does stick, well, then we just throw more of it at the wall, you know, and we keep going from there, right? So I'll let these publish. Looks like everything's totally cool, so this campaign will publish. And then I'll meet you in the next video and show you how we've been now expanding this campaign to even newer audiences. All right, so we'll end this one, and I'll see you in the next one.